A lot of parents are worried they'll be forced to take off from work if a looming strike happens at LAUSD schools. What workers are demanding. New music for Metro rides, why one LA station is blasting classical. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. A looming strike would impact all LA Unified schools. District officials have been sitting down with the teachers union. So here's a look at the combined demands: a wage hike of at least 20%, more staff to reduce the workload, more hours and healthcare benefits for part-time workers, and improved sanitation and maintenance on the LAUSD campuses. Workers are planning to strike for 3 days starting on Tuesday. It's likely schools would close because the teachers union has agreed to not cross the picket lines. Many parents are concerned.
I would miss my work and not gonna get paid, and it's gonna be big trouble.
I wouldn't be able to work. I'd have to take vacation days and stay home with my children.
But LAUSD Superintendent Alberto Cavallo says there will be food distribution and some degree of childcare through partnerships with other organizations. The latest storm caused roughly $4 million in damage in Orange County. As a result, President Biden has now declared a federal emergency. Now, among that damage, this crumbling hillside in San Clemente. Look at this. 4 buildings along Buena Vista have been deemed unsafe, forcing dozens of people to evacuate. A landlord told us his Airbnb tenants got out okay, but his insurance company won't cover damage due to landslides. The emergency declaration means people in weather-impacted communities will be eligible for reimbursements from FEMA for things like debris removal and other emergency protective measures. The rain is also causing big issues for a community in La Habra. A giant sinkhole that opened up back in 2019 has now grown even larger. The city of La Habra was set to receive $8.5 million from the state for repairs last year. But repairs to the sinkhole are still tied up in litigation between the city, county, and the condo HOA. LA's Emergency Services says Oro Vista Drive in Sunland, which is a main road leading up to homes in EB Canyon, will stay closed for several weeks. News Chopper 4 flew over the area this week, and you can see a large amount of water flowed right down to Oro Vista Drive. That leaves only one other road for people living up in the hills to get in and out of the canyon. It's so nice to get a little bit of a break from the rain, but how long will it last? Let's check in with meteorologist Belen De Leon.
Hi there. Well, we're going to get a break from the rain. Finally, the weekend is going to be dry with more sunshine on Saturday. Check out these temperatures. We could get some 70s for the Basin, Orange County, the IE, the coast 69, and the mountains 47. No travel advisories. If you're going to go from here to there, you should be just fine. But that Sunday forecast is going to look different. We'll have cloudier skies and cooler temperatures. And here's the reason why. We're going to have another storm system moving into California. It's going to bring rain on Sunday to northern and central California. And for us here in Southern California, a big drop in temperatures early next week when highs will be in the 50s, and we'll have a chance for rain on Monday, Tuesday, and possibly even into Wednesday. So enjoy the dry streak while it lasts. Next week, we're going to need the umbrellas again.
We're now hearing from the man who survived a stabbing attack in El Sereno. Another victim, a 17-year-old boy, was killed outside of a restaurant. The suspect is under arrest, which is relief for the surviving man.
And I just saw him going at me with the knife, and he stabbed me 6 times.
Danny Villalobos fought off the attacker near a liquor store 2 weeks ago. The random stabbing happened hours after the teen was killed. The suspect, David Zapata, was arrested and is now charged with murder and attempted murder. After staying 4 days in the hospital, Danny is out. He's out of work while he's recovering, and the medical bills are piling up.
I would love if anybody who can help me help my kids. Everything is for them. We're not safe anywhere. We have to be careful everywhere now.
Danny is trying to raise 3 kids under the age of 10. Well, his family started an online fundraising campaign to help with expenses. The FBI's Los Angeles office is offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to the whereabouts of a grandmother kidnapped by masked men in Mexico. 63-year-old Maria del Carmen Lopez is an American citizen. She was abducted from Colima, Mexico last month. Now, Lopez, a mother of 7 and grandmother of 19, goes back and forth between Southern California and Mexico frequently to visit family and to see her grandchildren. Her daughter, Zonia, says that there were witnesses to the kidnapping.
They got off of the truck. They had hoods on their heads, and they exchanged some words. They said they did hear my mom say and plead that she was not going to go with them. She would not go.
We don't believe it's drug related. We believe that she was, again, targeted for a kidnapping.
Lopez's family says there is a ransom demand for a large sum of money. They won't disclose the exact amount. Meantime, new warnings from the U.S. Embassy for people thinking of going to Mexico for spring break. 3 popular spring break locations have been added to the warning list. Those are on the right side of your screen there. Well, a do not travel warning has already been issued for 6 other cities, and you can see those in red on the map. Visitors are asked to be extra careful and vigilant, especially after dark, and make sure you watch out for counterfeit medication and avoid unregulated alcohol. Students at an elementary school in Long Beach will be out of class until Wednesday. The school has been forced to close because of a norovirus outbreak. Well, this is happening at Carver Elementary School. More than 130 people reported having symptoms. Some families say they got a message from the school about the outbreak about a week ago, and they are wondering why the district didn't close the school sooner. The district says a health screening process will be in place when students return. A group of financial institutions has pledged $30 billion to save California-based First Republic Bank. The lifeline came as First Republic stock has taken a big hit over the past week. Last Friday, it traded at $115 a share, and then a week later, it fell below $20 a share. Among the 11 banks to the rescue, Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. First Republic Bank has 10 branches here in Southern California. An LA Metro station is blasting classical music to help people feel safer. That's what you'll hear when you're waiting for a ride at the Westlake MacArthur Metro station. Metro's classical music pilot program is meant to keep crime under control and to keep people from sleeping at the station. It'll last 6 months and includes adjusting cameras and lighting, closing off a secondary entrance, and adding law enforcement and transit security. According to Metro, so far, reported crime has dropped nearly 20%. Calls for emergency service have declined by 75%. And overall, the station has less graffiti and vandalism. And while riders are noticing a change, they say it's not the solution to fix the larger problem. LA animal shelters are beyond full capacity. Now, Animal Service is urging people to adopt or foster some pets. The shelters have more than 1,300 dogs, nearly 300 cats, and about 200 small animals like hamsters, guinea pigs, and bunnies. That's more than 1,800 pets that need a loving home like yours. People who can't adopt can actually try fostering. Keep in mind that you can apply with LA Animal Services to house a pet for a few days or even weeks. The car mechanic industry has been predominantly dominated by men, but as Southern California, Jiffy Lube is shifting that stereotype. So there are 3 women technicians, and they're led by a female manager. Itzel, Miami, Precious, and Sydney all work together at the Jiffy Lube location in Oceanside. They say most of the customers that come in are supportive, though they do sometimes get underestimated. But the team says what really unites them is their love of cars.
I think it's very empowering for women to come in here and be able to talk to us and, relate to us and have that one-on-one.
I'm actually so happy that I did it because I love it so much. And my nails are done.
I'm loving it too. What a way to represent. The regional vice president who oversees Jiffy Lube locations in Southern California says roughly 20% of their workforce are women. Way to go. We need more, right? A courageous 18-month-old boy has a lot to celebrate after finishing his cancer treatment. This cutie pie, Oliver, had been battling leukemia, but Thursday he got to ring that bell at Miller Children's and Women's Hospital in Long Beach, and he even got a special race car themed send-off from the care team. A big congratulations to Oliver. We're so proud of you. We wish him and his family well on their journey. We're rooting for you, Oliver. You're an inspiration to us all. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.